as of 6 days ago, we now have achieved 100% uptime. So 100% uptime has been achieved now on Leap Connect Africa Network. And why is that? Because working hard achieves dreams, right? So when they fail to reach their goals, they start to accumulate hate for others without even knowing it. A true story. I'm doing my usual rounds in Stellenbosch. I meet this Zimbabwean young fella. He's not young, but he's almost my age. I'm sure he's like 32 or something. So this young man, I met him in a bus coming from Zimbabwe the last time. And the reason why I was in that bus is because I failed to take a flight due to my passport having less days than they wanted for flight reasons. So I flew from Cape Town to Harare. Then I wanted to fly back, and then I met this kid. So from Jersey, of course, I flew back to Cape Town. Busy schedule, I had to do what I do, internet services. It's not a joke. So life goes, people see me moving around here with my Peugeot 1007, which I really love the most. Big up my Peugeot. So this kid met me and asked me, where's your car? Because to Africans, I see a lot to Zimbabweans. They think a car, a nice watch, or a jacket or what you're wearing symbolizes who you should be or status somehow. So I said, nah, my car is actually parked at the garage, by the way. I got myself a bakkie to make the work easy. Bakkie, he said, oh, okay, congratulations. And I could see it was that, congratulations. So anyway, just so happened that the next day, the kid saw me when I was going on my work routes. So he saw that it's actually a Ford Ranger and whatnot. So it's actually a nice car, right? So he's like, oh, shit. I thought you bought that small one. I said, but why would you think I bought a small car? Why not a big car? So no, just, I said, why? So I was running, then I drove, going to work, solutions. The next day, again, I meet the same boy. At the end of the day, he came with the question, you good? Yeah, I said, I'm good. What's up? He's like, are you married? I said, no, I'm not. What's your problem with that? And then the next question was, do you have children? I said, no, I don't. What do they symbolize to you? I said, wait, hold on. Before you go any further, the next thing you're going to say, there's a term and the word they use in Zimbabwe, kuromba, wagaromba. I said, what does that even mean? And I'm sure you're going to kick that next. And you're going to say what? Lib uses rituals. Lib sold his soul to who? I own everything. It's in my name. God owns me, the spirit that y'all don't see. So I spoke to the kid and I saw he was getting irritated and he was getting annoyed with himself because I was trying to school him on how he does not even understand that he's lacking his own hustle. So when he looks at others succeeding, he failed himself, then he has to put blame on Lib. So I was like, okay, how about we tell such a true story? No debts, mama's teachings. My mama growing up, I can tell you 100%. I've never seen my mother 100% borrowing money to anybody. I've never seen my mother begging nobody, not even going to the neighbors to ask for salt, for sugar. She had this mentality of we gotta have our own and we gotta make our own. Growing up farming with my grandmother, conditions were strict. So at the end of the day, why beg for you when I never beg for myself? These are not teachings that I got from my home. I don't beg. I never beg. I will never beg. Whether life treats me good, whether life treats me wrong, I will never beg. I can't contribute to your own demise, living with no purposes. So why are you hating on Lib that he got it back in? Do you know Lib in Stellenbosch? He worked for 10 years with a basketball, people calling him crazy. Do you know Lib moved around with a skateboard? People calling him crazy. What is he doing? He should be doing something productive with his life. They didn't understand I was busy calculating the last stage of trying to finalize my hustle. They were busy watching me. I was busy watching my path moving. Working in the graveyard. Who was watching Lib? Nobody. So I say, I can't let you drag you down with me. No. Your story, our story, my story. So equally we have to play. I can tell my story for you to come and grab it and tell it as your story. No, it don't work like that. Lorna for a cause. My own reasons beyond anyone's business. But mine. I move alone, but I have a big team. Why do I move alone? My best thoughts. What I do best. Creating the network. Calculating my music. Everything I contribute this world to, my solutions. Some of you are about to see some new stuff I'm busy with. Powering your houses. So at the end of the day, I mean, all this is a loner mentality. Sometimes being great, you're gonna be sad and lonely, but it's not sad and lonely like I miss something or I don't like life. I love life, That's why I stay low key, working hard, doing what I do best, solutions. So, kuromba, what is that? Because I left Zim like 20 years ago. I've never even heard of such a word then. It was never even used, and I just know people, they were using the word kuchekeresa, blah, blah, blah. So again, I mean, in my family, I grew up, the first things I memorized was Bible. So they put God in me. I was born with that God element, and you really cannot defeat me if you cannot master your own mind. And when you master your own mind, again, you understand you can only defeat yourself. You can never defeat me. I can never defeat you. To defeat you, I need to get into your mentality. But I can't defeat you if you don't know yourself. But I'm not even in a game of defeat or being defeated. I'm on my own path. So that path, it will bother quite a lot of people because they want you to join their own path. They want you to say this. They want you to say that. I don't care about none of that. When I came to South Africa, I don't remember coming with Yao here. When I struggle, my struggles, I don't remember struggling with Yao here. I tell our story, I tell my story. That's history. But for a people to want to poke you, nah, not Lib. Intellectuals, creatives, and new tech thinkers. We the nerds. We were the so-called, they're boring, these boys. Parties, we don't drink. I never drank my whole entire life. If I lie, I die right now. I've never touched alcohol in my entire life. It's against my beliefs. It's against the way I have to think and articulate. I can't do things that makes me drowsy and stuff. No, I can't do that stuff. So I'm just on my herb now and then. And that's how I move. I was introduced to scalitium, to try to get my concentration because sometimes I'm on my router boards for hours doing tests, hours. Especially when you're doing lithium tests, drop tests, sometimes you have to look at something, drop power for hours, and you have to set timers so that you can write certain things down. So this is some stuff that a lot of people don't understand. Like to make money, I don't even have to speak on YouTube to get monetized to make money. I've never been paid by YouTube or none of y'all. So that's what I'm saying. African jealousy when others reach a level that others cannot reach. My level is elite. If you know me, you know what I'm saying. I move elite. I build elite things. I think elite. So the people I attract to people attracted to me so happens to be elite. I was born in the ghetto. I knew my mind was great. I was taught my history. I understood it correctly. I started to move my journey. I never stopped on that path. So when I see y'all wondering what Lib is up to, I be on my grind. All day, every day, all day, every day. Children, is that a goal? If that's a goal for you, then that's a goal. A marriage, is that a goal? If that's a goal for you, then that's a goal. Look, children are lovely. I love children. If you ask anyone who knew me when I was in my 20s, I thought I would be already married, everything good, No. But life didn't work like that. Started adapting, got to South Africa when I was very young. I was what the girls would call, nah, man, you ain't got the style like that. So girls would excuse us. So we had to be nerds, you see. They were busy chasing the girls. They got babies. Those babies now, they are the center of your attention, father. So don't look at me and ask me about if I got children, if I'm married, as if that's a symbol to success or to God. It's not. By the way, I believe in good marriage. I believe in a real loyal marriage where two people understand one another. I've been in relationships. The type of schedule I am, it's hectic. Right now I'm here, I'm not. We make dinner plans, I'll break them because the network is dead. I'm not going to put you first. I'm always going to put my work first. I'm always going to put my well-being first because my well-being gets me to get my work first done. So no, I don't put no one before me. There's me, there's God, then there's Lib. Then there's everybody else. Because for me to produce the life I have to produce for majority of our people, these youth that we're busy building out here, these inventions that we're busy creating out here, man, y'all can hate all day. Make babies, get married all day you want. So you can chase these women, family, the kids, if that's what you want. Me, what I chose was goals, development, happiness, choices, understanding of my own self and my path. How I break, how I don't break, how I fix myself. Many y'all want to be rich, many y'all want to dance with elite, but y'all nervous. Y'all don't talk the talk, y'all don't walk the walk. It's easy to tweet about it, but it's not easy to prove this stuff. Believe me, at the top, it's hot. It's hot out here, man. It's hot. You are demanded to produce on a level that you break mentally. I swear to God, I lie not. Every day since morning till 5 or 6 p.m., I can't eat food. My mind has been, it's almost like computerized. It's almost I'm fasting every day. I can drink fluids. So now I got these energy bars that I was put on. I actually go to the gym so that I can eat. I work hard. So I won't allow or entertain nobody. And this is not something I actually had to address. Lonely life at times being great. But it's worth the hustle, I promise you. I take this life over a failed marriage. I take this life over having kids that don't love me. I take this life over growing up not knowing where my people are. But this life makes me understand exactly who I am, what I'm doing here, on this earth, in this Mzansi. It's my choice to be here. I can go wherever I want to go. So when you work hard like I do, you really don't care about a lot because, I can always create. So many people fancy what they fancy, but creatives, we just fancy creating things. When you get money, what do you do with that money? How do you spend it? Me, I buy a couple of router boards, I experiment. I do things. When I talk about router boards, these type of things, you know, there's a lot, you know, like, yeah, this is just my little office space, but there's a lot of stuff that I experiment with, you know, like to get to produce the best network for the people. So I really don't have time. But the boy really made me laugh though. So yeah, man, I just thought I must come out and just say what's up, yo. You know, it's been a while, honestly. Like, yeah, man, been really busy. Like, the past week has been hectic. I don't wanna lie, but that's what's up.